Hi, I'm Patrick with Sooper. This is Gus with The Stupid Reasons, and we're going to do another one of our one-question interviews. So the topic for today's interview is, why do we do this music thing? And I do it because I have a good time doing it, but I also have a little bit of what my friend Steve said. It's like, don't want to just sell furniture and die. So it'll be something else. Not that I'm going to make it or anything, or learn to define what your own success is, but I just want this expression to be part of what I do, and sometimes it's a whole lot of work. It's a lot more work than people at the bar see when they see people play.
Sure.
Maybe for those people, it's not even a question, why do you do this? Well, because I want to go to the bar and play.
Yeah.
But there's a lot behind the scenes. And so yeah, we're having a EP release party this weekend for Never Been a Better Time is our EP. But The Stupid Reasons are also releasing music.
Yeah, we've been putting out singles since about this time last year, because we recorded an album, but with the culture of releasing singles, I feel like in the music industry there's a lot of pressure on singles, and like at this point we're a no name, we're trying to get our stuff out there, so we've just dropped almost every song from the album over a couple of months, over the past year. So we're finally putting out the last song with the album in like physical form at the end of June, and I'm really excited about that,
So it's almost a singles compilation.
Mm-hmm. It's the best of compilation from the past year. So yeah, but it's funny you bring up why do we do this, because the album itself is almost like, at this point in my life as a songwriter, like my testament to that. I was working at the Memphis Zoo years ago and playing bass, not to name drop, but for Black Hippie for a while. And you saw me play at South Cooper, I think. We were just talking about that. But I was really like frustrated with this whole idea that you couldn't just ask off whenever for work, And I guess that's just like an idea that we have to accept in our society. Like, we usually do music for fun. It's a fun thing to do. Many of us want it to be our day job, what we do every day. But the practicality in that is hard to achieve. But I was working at the Memphis Zoo. Unknowingly, I had used up all of my off time. And I'm complaining to the lady who looks over the giraffes. Her name is Miss Shirley. And she looked at me after I was explaining how I couldn't get off time work to go record bass with Black Hippie Young Avenue Sounds. And I'm just going on and on and on, and she looks at me and she goes, "Well, you must feel like a petunia in an onion patch." And that, like, lightning bolt moment, like, I'd never heard that phrase before, but that's exactly what I felt. And I was like, yes, Shirley, that's exactly how I felt. So I went home, I wrote a song called Petunia, and then I made it like my mission in life to get into Young Avenue Sound and record that song that I wrote about not being able to get into that studio because I couldn't take off work. So that's kind of how the whole album started. And of course the pandemic hit. That's a whole other conversation, but I guess I do it because I'm frustrated that I don't get to do it more. It's a constant battle against monotony and day-to-day life. You don't want to get stuck into the same routine, so you try to spice things up. I guess that's why I do it.
I love it. So we'll come see us Saturday. Check us out online. We've got music for you to listen to, and we'll have a fun show Saturday, June 4th at the High Town.